Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my finished 20 by 2020 update. I have finished 3 items and I am replacing one because I don't really care for it, so I will get into that in a minute. But first, my empties. So last month I actually finished both of my concealers, which is really nice. This is the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I started mixing this into my foundation once I finished this one, which is what I was originally doing with it, to lighten my foundation that I was using up. But yep, they're both gone. If I had to pick one, well, I'm trying to go cruelty free, so I wouldn't pick the Maybelline, and this is a little heavy for me, so honestly I wouldn't pick either one. Like, I need something light under my eyes, because that's what I was supposed to use the Tarte one for, and for whatever reason, I don't know if I got greasier or something, but suddenly I couldn't use it under there. And the other thing, I literally finished this like last night. I finished my Ladykin Vampire Dark Repair Cream. It is all gone, and I know that I used up a lot of it. That's because I started using it in the daytime too, because I was like, this is kind of old, I want to move on to something else. I am ready to be done with this. Anyway, last time it weighed 133.5 grams, and this time just the packaging weighs 116.8 grams. So overall, I used up 156. Yeah, I used up like 40 grams, so I used up the majority that was in here. I only apparently used up 10 grams before starting this, which I had used it a little bit, but apparently not a lot. Still, now it is done, and I'm very grateful for that. And the product that I'm replacing, because I do not like it, and I won't use it, so I need to replace it and give it away before it expires. It doesn't expire until next year, so we still got time. It is a Body Prescriptions Vitamin C Brightening Peel-Off Mask. I can never get the consistency right with this on my face. Like, just for whatever reason, no matter what I do, no matter how thin I spread it, it still doesn't dry properly. So I don't know if it's just, you know, something with my skin or whatever, but I am just going to pass this on. I only used this once in the last month, and I'll go ahead and share it since I'm talking about it. I am replacing it with technically another peel-off mask, but one I know I like because I used it before. This is the Wonder Beauty Lift Off Purifying and Brightening Peel Off Mask. I got it from BoxyCharm, and we are starting right here. So as you can see, I've already used it like a couple of times, and it is a good peel off mask. Like it spreads evenly and all that good stuff, which is good because it's more expensive than that one. Anyways, on to the rest of the products. My voice tried to change as I was speaking. Anyways, first I have the Tarte Tartist Pro Glow Liquid Highlighter. I mentioned this in another video. I've started using this as kind of like a liquid bronzer. I think it looks okay. I hope it looks okay. But yeah. Last month I was here. Now I'm like right under this mark technically, but there's no point in me making a new mark. But hopefully, because I'm using it that way now, I can go through it a little faster than just, say, mixing it into a foundation where I was only using like a pea-sized amount, versus as a liquid bronzer, I'm using quite a bit more. And if you see little sparks in my, or not sparks, but sparkles in my hair, I put glitter in my hair today because I was bored. So it's not like dandruff, it's just glitter. Anyways, the 2 lipsticks that I'm working on right now, I only used the Too Faced one a couple of times, so there's no measurable progress, but I'm literally just about ready to jump into this. And that is because my Calvin Klein lipstick is just about done. Probably really only has a couple of uses left. If I'd went a little harder, I could have finished it before this update, but I didn't really have anything to replace it with. Like, that moisturizer finishing threw me off a little bit, actually, because I had to kind of last minute replace it. So this will be done by the end of this month, honestly. I can probably finish it up in like the next week. It is what I'm wearing now, by the way, in case you were curious. And I do actually have 2 other lipsticks in this project that I haven't even really gotten to, because I realized early on that all of these lipsticks were full, but the NARS Corella lip pencil. So I was like, let me work on the creamier ones first, and they've taken me all year because they're both more pigmented. I didn't think about that. Anyways, next is my e.l.f. Total Face Palette. Here's what it looked like last time. And here is what it looks like today. As you can see, I have finished the bronzer. Yay! And probably after this video, or at least in the next couple of days, I'm going to repress the highlight as well. So I'll have a picture both of it like this and a picture of it repressed for next month. I have started to make a little bit of a dip in this blush. I still don't even know if I'm gonna hit pan on it this year. This thing is a hard-packed beast. Like, for whatever reason, the bronzer and the highlight are much more powdery than the blushes, so I don't get that. And I know I use a lot of bronzer, but I don't necessarily use a crap ton of highlight. Like, I'm pretty glowy right now, but that's partially because I'm sweating my butt off right now. It's hot in here. So let's see. Next, and the last thing on this page actually, is my Black Radiance True Complexion Primer. And I did actually make a real jump in it this time. Last month I was here and now I'm down to here. And if I keep this progress up, I think I could finish it in the next 2 months, which would be good because that would be rolling me right into when I could finally use something a little bit dewier. Because, yeah, I need as much matteness as I can get. And even with a matte primer on right now, I'm still pretty glowy because that's how much I'm sweating. It's already hot. I'm under a big ring light. It doesn't help. Next is the makeup remover that never ends, the Miraness Purify Melt and Vanish Makeup Remover. So, like, these progress marks are kind of pathetic. But just for whatever reason, you don't use well, the reason why it doesn't go very fast is you don't need to use a lot of this at one time. To use too much would just be wasteful. So, it's expensive. A friend of mine sent it to me. I don't want to waste it, but I was really hoping to get it used up by the end of the year, and I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen. So I mean, in theory, there's only like this much of product, but when you only go through a little bit at a time, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe if I can up my actual makeup usage, I can go through more of it. I don't know. Next is the Julep eyeshadow stick. It didn't move this month. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why. I put the Maybelline Color Tattoo in my Young, Wild, and Cruelty Free project pan, and I've been wearing a lot of that blue eyeshadow, so I've been wearing that with it. And I didn't wear this today even because I used something else, but this is what it looks like. It will be in my life. It will be with me for the rest of my life, I guess. It's okay. Let's see. Next was the mask, which I've switched out. And next is my lip liner, which I know will be done in the next month. And it needs to be because it goes with this. But here is the Rimmel, what is this called? I don't know what this is called because I've sharpened off all the name, but this is an old Rimmel lip liner. They don't sell these anymore. There's really not a ton left. I used up a crap ton of it last month because I was working really hard on this lipstick, at least for most of it, and then I kind of slacked off because I was like, I don't want to replace it because I don't know what to replace it with. So I don't want to replace it with another lipstick because I want to work on the other ones that are in this project. Anyways, progress lines went from here all the way down to here this time, so that will be no trouble to finish. Like, it needs to be sharpened like every other use because it's very, very creamy. It's some kind of gel formula that they have. It's really nice, but they don't make it anymore, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, next is my Simple Micellar Water. This will definitely be done soon. Last month I was here, now I'm down to here. This will be done in like a week, but yeah. Definitely not a lot of that left. Let's see, my Glam Glow Serum. Okay, so this is the Glam Glow Serum. As you can see, you can't see through it, so I weigh it. Last month was 71.4 grams. This month is 64.0 grams. So that was actually a little bit more progress than I made last month. I was really good at my skincare this past month. That was the other reason why I was able to finish this, even though I had a buttload of it left. Yes, I started using it night and day, but I still have to wash my face night and day, so it got used up. This is what I wash my face with in the mornings, actually, because other than a little bit of sweat at night, I feel like at least your face doesn't really get that dirty. So, and I know some dry skinned people that can go without washing their face at all in the mornings, and that I can't do. I sweat. I'm hot. Okay, next is the brow pencil. I actually used up for this a decent amount of it last month, but like the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Universal Brow Pencil, where you press harder to get it darker. Like, it's still gonna take me the rest of the year to finish it, although I finished like 3 brow pencils and a brow cushion this year, so I'm good on my numbers with that. I'm totally fine with that, with this being the last one, but I think I can actually get this finished. But here are my marks right here by my finger. And like I said, for this product, it's a really dry product. That is actually pretty good progress. So I'm actually happy with that. So I left my lip balm in the other room. I'm gonna have to insert a picture of it, but I have been using it basically every night. So I don't think it's been showing a ton of progress because it is like this big, thick Sol de Janeiro lip balm. Like it's like this big around. That's kind of crazy, but I kind of like it. Yeah, next I go into my perfume. This is Katy Perry Killer Queen. I don't think they sell this anymore, unfortunately, but this is my last bottle of it, and I've had it for a couple of years, so it needs to go. Last month I was here, now I'm down to here. I'm hoping once I get past this thing, well, in theory it should be okay. All of this tapers in really quickly and it stops like right here. So I'm hoping in the next couple of months I can have it finished. Because I have a lot of like sample perfumes that would go great in fall, but this is fairly decent year round, for me at least. But something like, I have like 4 or 5 samples of the, what's it called? Black Opium. Who is it by? Is it Lancome? I don't know, but the Black Opium perfume, I have like 3 or 4 little spray samples, and I have like a 100-point perk spray vial that's actually a little bit bigger. That I need to go through all those. Yay, the joys of going cruelty-free. You have so much shit in your collection that you need to use up. Whew. Anyway, and finally, before I get into new products, I have the Touch and Soul Primer Essence. Now, I don't use this as a primer. It doesn't really work as a primer for me, but it does work as a daytime essence for me. So that is just how I've been using it up. But I started right here, and I've gone all the way down to here because I'm using this every day, so I'm not surprised it's got a big jump. I think it will take me 2 more months to finish this. I don't know, it might take me another month, because only take me another month because it does taper in a little bit. But next month it'll probably either be finished or really close. Now that I've said that, watch me make no progress. Anyways, 3 new products. First I have a body lotion because I'm well known for this. If I don't put a body lotion in a project pan, I don't moisturize. Like, just me, I suck. Anyways, this is a really good one for this time of year. It's very light but still moisturizing, so I could stand to use it. It is the Body Shop Strawberry Body Yogurt. I used up one of these last year. It's amazing. It's never been touched. And it smells so good. I love their strawberry scent. It is like the best strawberry scent out there. And they're cruelty-free, so I can use them. Starting weight is 235.7 grams, and that is almost all product. Like, this comes with 200 grams of product, so. And like I said, I haven't used it at all, so I know exactly that 35.7 grams is the weight of the packaging with the top. So I know that weight because I've never used this. I have not opened yet. Next is actually a foundation, but this is one of my non-cruelty-free foundations, so I need to push it out. This is the Revlon Photo Ready. What exactly are you called? Revlon Photo Ready Instafix Makeup. It's a foundation. It is a stick foundation, and I thought I liked this. Like, I remember giving this a good review when I reviewed it, but it doesn't have a lot of coverage, and that's bothering me because, like, I've been getting really red-faced lately, probably due to the heat. But this is where we are starting. I have a mark in my notebook, so that should not be a problem. There's a high chance I'll finish it by the next update. I go through stick foundations like that, and I've already been using this for a couple of weeks. Because I finished my CoverGirl foundation for my 5x Fall like the first day of the month. So I needed something else. And finally, I have a new nighttime moisturizer. It is the Elemis Superfood Night Cream. I got this in a skincare-based limited edition BoxyCharm box. I haven't used it yet. And instead of weighing it, because it is one of those airless pumps, if they have the holes big enough in the bottom, I hope you can see that, you can straighten out not Q-tip, a paper clip, push it in there, and then measure how far up it goes. So I was able to do that. So we are starting there. It's only an ounce. I don't know how thick this is. Let's see. It doesn't appear to be super thick, so it's not like I have to use a teeny tiny amount like some nighttime moisturizers do. It's a very herbally smell, like literally like herbs I use to make spaghetti smell. I think it smells like oregano. That's weird. It's fine though, I can use it. It makes me wonder if there's some kind of herbage in there, but it'll be fine. Because it is not very thick, hopefully I could go through it in a couple of months. Anyways, that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!